Just like with any other business or anything you want to be successful with in life, you're going to have to do some serious goal setting when it comes to this business. Now, when you're doing your goal setting, I just want you guys to be very realistic on your goals. And the main thing I wanted to touch on is that Turo is not going to be a passive income for you. Now, if you think it's going to be a passive income, I'm really sorry about that, but that's just not the type of business this is. Even though there's ways to make Turo more passive, and we'll get into some of those methods later, with things like Turo Go, things like using a lockbox. You don't have to meet with guests time and time again between every booking. That will make it more passive for you. This isn't a passive income, and that's something that you definitely need to understand. You're gonna have to put a lot of work into Turo, especially when you're first starting off. In addition to having to put a lot of time into the Turo business, what that's going to come with and what that's going to entail is a lot of financial obligations that you're going to have to your business. When I'm talking about financial obligations, I'm talking about operating costs, which specifically means maintenance, which comes to things like oil changes, car washes, car detailing, changing tires, fixing check engine lights, things like that. Regardless of what type of car you have, even if you have a very low maintenance vehicle, you're gonna have to allocate some of your expenses or some of your monthly gross revenue into expenses. You're gonna have to factor that in every month. For me, I like to put aside at least $150 to $200 every month, and I know that's gonna go into maintaining my car. Now, I don't always use that amount, but that's just the type of money that I wanna allocate into each vehicle. Now, I know I told you you're gonna have some financial obligations, and I told you that's going to take a lot of time from you, which probably wasn't the thing that you wanted to hear a lot, but I'm going to tell you about a lot of the benefits of Turo right now. So with Turo, the biggest benefit that you're going to get, in my opinion, is the tax benefit on the vehicles. For example, depreciation is one of the biggest tax deductions that anybody can get, and you're going to be able to claim the depreciation of all your vehicles. You're also going to be able to claim all of the expenses. You're going to be able to claim business meals, a lot of things that we're going to go into detail a little bit more. I'm not a CPA, so if you want actual tax advice, make sure you consult with the CPA, but I am going to give you a lot of tips and tricks that help me. Other than that, another huge benefit of the Turo platform is the marketing aspect of it. With Turo, you don't have to worry and you don't have to spend a single dollar on marketing or customer acquisition. Turo does all of that for you. If you're running your own independent car rental fleet, you're going to have to spend a whole bunch of money on advertising in order to bring in your clientele. With Turo, they do all that for you. In addition to that, Turo's insurance policy that they have for your vehicles is top notch. It's A1. I've had experiences with cars being stolen, with cars being wrecked, totaled, and it's always came out well. So I know Turo has a great insurance plan for you guys. Those are the main things that makes Turo a top platform and why it's beneficial for you to run your car rental fleet on Turo rather than doing it independent or through any other car sharing platforms. So what you should expect from this course, in summary, is that I'm going to teach you from A to Z exactly how to run your Turo fleet and how to be successful in this business. You're going to want to know that Turo is not a passive income. Turo is a super beneficial platform because they're going to cover you legally, they're going to cover your cars if anything happens, they're going to do all the marketing for you, and you're on the #1 car sharing platform that's ever been made. So you're gonna make a lot of money and you're gonna do it at relatively low risk and you're gonna have a good peace of mind doing it. With Turo, you're gonna get what you put into this business. Being a power host in this area, I met with some of the top hosts in California. Other than myself, I've met people who run fleets of over 100 cars. I've met people who run fleets of 50 exotic cars. I've met people who run fleets of 5 cars. I've met people who run fleets of 2 cars. With Turo, you're gonna be able to make a lot of money. Turo increased their revenue during the pandemic. I, as an individual host, increased my revenue through the pandemic. And that's one of the toughest times we've seen in the hospitality industry to date. You're gonna be able to make a lot of money in this business. It just depends on how much you want to make, how big you want to grow your fleet. And if you pay attention to this course and you learn from my mistakes and everything that I'm going to tell you, I promise you, you're going to do well. I was able to scale Turo to a 6-figure business in less than a year, and I know there's people watching this course that are going to easily surpass that. So with that being said, let's jump right into the heart of this course. I'll see you guys on the next lesson.